Hey guys, what's up? It's Molly and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little chit chat, get ready with me. I have no idea what kind of look I'm going for. I honestly just don't know, so we'll find out as we go along. And I also wanted to share with you guys my New Year's resolutions in this video because in my Ulta haul video that I did recently, so many of you guys said that you wanted to see this video, so I wrote everything down in this little journal right here and I'm just gonna share them periodically with you throughout the video. I honestly have no reason to get ready right now because the only other thing that I have planned today is to go to the gym, but why not just put on a little makeup, get a good selfie out of it, and see where life takes us. First thing I'm gonna do is prime my face with the Laura Geller Spackle Hydrating Primer. I like this stuff a lot because it feels more so like a moisturizer and less like a primer, so it just feels a lot more, what's the word, natural? Less cakey on my skin, I guess is the word, because it kind of just seeps in to your skin. So I really like this and I've had it for a really long time. I think I got it in one of my gift bags from like BeautyCon or IMATS or something like that, but still works great. So I'm just rubbing this in with my fingers. I guess I'll get started with the resolutions. This year for me in 2017 is kind of a back to basics year, which that sounds kind of bad, but what I mean by that is I just want to focus on getting back to myself. I feel as though over the past couple of years, I've really lost a lot of my interests, a lot of what I do in my free time because I let YouTube kind of take over my life in the wrong way. What I would rather have my YouTube channel be is me sharing my life with you guys, but what it became was YouTube as my life and I didn't have anything outside of YouTube. I genuinely didn't have any hobbies outside of YouTube, which is scary. The fact that I didn't do anything but this, and I feel as though YouTube is meant to show a person and all of their hobbies. And if my only hobby is YouTube, how is that interesting at all? Like, I was the least interesting person ever, so I'm trying to get better at that and learn new things and just experience new things this whole year and not focus so much on YouTube as a job as I used to. I want it to just be a hobby again and something fun. First actual New Year's resolution that I have is to just spend more time on myself. I really let myself go, I feel like, because I gained weight, like my skin hasn't improved at all since I was 16. These are very non-important things in the grand scheme of things, but I really want to improve them because I know that I'll feel so much better about myself. I already have been going to the gym every single day and I absolutely love it, and it just makes me feel so good because I'm treating the gym kind of more so as a treat to get rid of anxiety and stress and things like that instead of something that I have to do. So I've really been loving that. Another thing in that category is my skin. I really want my skin to be perfect, which I know is a big expectation, but I really just want to work on it this year. I have not really a ton of pimples that you can see all the time. I mean, I have a couple right now, but they're nothing that really bother me that much. What really bothers me is all the texture on my skin. If any of you guys know what I'm talking about with just like this little texture, like they're little pimples that never actually show up as pimples. It's weird. Do any of you guys struggle with this as well? Because it's really annoying to me, and if you know how to get rid of it, let a girl know in the comments down below because I need this to go away. By the way, right then I was using the Revlon photoready Skinlights Face Illuminator. Whew, that is a long name, but I just put this all over my face to give it a little glow. Once I put my foundation on, it should show through a little bit. I'm gonna use the Skindinavia Makeup Primer Spray just to, I don't know, give my face a little something before I put foundation on. I'm also gonna use the First Aid Beauty Intensive Repair Balm because this stuff is the best for chapped lips. It was actually snowing out earlier this morning, so it is very cold out. Not that I would know because I haven't gone outside yet today, to be honest, but I'm assuming it's very cold out, so I'm gonna put this chapstick on to keep my lips nice and moisturized. Foundation, lately I've been honestly using this NYX Mineral Foundation Stick. I don't know, I just love foundation sticks for some reason because I feel like they're so easy and so much easier than other foundations. And then lately I've been using a brush to blend it out. So this one is from Luxie. I really like this brand. They have amazing brushes, but I'm just going to buff it all into my skin. Another goal that I have this year is to make my channel more me. So that kind of goes along with the last one a little bit, but I felt as though my channel just wasn't me. You guys didn't really know anything about me. You didn't know what I do on a daily basis. It was just kind of as if you could switch me out from my channel at any moment and the channel would still be the same, which I don't really like at all. I want my channel to be about me more so, in the least narcissistic way possible. I just want it to be more real and less clickbaited. What's the point of that? Honestly, what is the point? I didn't start YouTube to do that. But yeah, I think I'm going to apply to Anthropologie or maybe like another store like that. Just something in retail, I believe, is what I want to do. I think it will be a good learning experience for me since I've never done anything besides YouTube as a job. I also am going back to school this year for sure. I 100% want to go back to school and get a degree because I think that it's really important, and I realized the other day how important it truly is to me. I want to have like 6 degrees, to be honest. Now I'm going to apply a little bit of under eye concealer. I think I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye and mix it in with the Maybelline Master Conceal because this one's a little bit too light for me. Hopefully these two work well together. I feel like this is a little bit light for me, but we're just gonna go with it because this is all I got. If you guys could do me a favor and leave your favorite YouTubers in the comments down below, please do that because I want to watch some new people. I'm going to leave my favorites in the description box as well. So we'll all just leave our favorite YouTubers down below and we can all just have a spree where we watch a bunch of new people. I mean, this looks okay from where I'm sitting, but who knows what you guys are seeing over there. I feel like now that I'm looking at all of my New Year's resolutions, they're actually all the same exact thing, just listed in different words. But my next thing that I wrote down was to be more put together all the time because I am that girl who wears sweatpants 24/7, hair in a bun, no makeup, which is totally fine and everything, but I want to try a little bit harder every once in a while. I love clothes so much, I just never buy them because I don't like the way I look in them. To set my under eyes, I'm going to use the Mercier. I just take a beauty blender and kind of just pat it all in. I don't bake my under eyes because when I do that, they just look kind of weird. Now I'm gonna use the Styli Style Matte Powder. This is what it looks like. I like it a lot because it's kind of really lightweight but also pigmented at the same time and gives you like a little bit of coverage. Now I'm just going to warm up my face a little bit. I'm gonna use the NYX Sunkissed bronzer. To be honest, I'm not really that good at it, so this is good for me because it's light. I can use a pretty heavy hand and it won't go too dark on my skin, so I like this a lot. Another thing I told myself that I would do this year is be creative every single day. I love being creative. I'm the type of person who thrives off of it, and it makes me so happy when I get to do creative things, whether it's on the computer or drawing, painting, making videos, anything like that. I love doing, and it's my favorite thing in the entire world. So I need to start doing something creative every single day, so that way at the end of the day I can say, yes, I did that, instead of what did I do today? And doing something like that every single day will definitely help me improve my skills and everything like that as well. So I need to start doing that every single day. I don't really have a plan, but like right now I'm filming a video and I'm gonna edit it and have so much fun editing it, so that should be good. For blush today, I think I'm gonna use the NARS Deep Throat blush. I know, the name, like really every time I say it, people always comment down below, they're like, is it really called Deep Throat? Yes, it is. NARS is a little bit scandalous. Just a little bit of glow is always nice, you can't deny that. So I'm just applying a little bit of this. I like to smile when I do it so that way I know where to put it. As for highlights, I'm gonna go back to an oldie but a goodie. I have loved this for so long and I swear it is underhyped. This is the Too Faced Candlelight Glow highlight. I think it is so beautiful. I'm just using this NYX 05 brush to apply my highlights. I really like it. You know, sometimes when you put on highlight and you can't really tell if the glow is there, but then you go into a certain light and you're like, it's there and it's too much. Yeah, that's me like every single day. Now it's time for eyebrows, which honestly lately my eyebrows and I have not been getting along that well. I just feel like whatever I do to them, they don't want to listen. They just want to look bad every single time. So I'm trying to figure that out. That's another resolution. No, I'm just kidding, but it should be. I think I'm going to use this NYX micro pencil first and see what happens with this. I believe I've used this before and it's not really that pigmented, but I feel like it's actually working a little bit better today than it normally does. and they never look the same ever. So don't even comment about that down below if by the end of this they don't look the same, because I know they never do. They are not twins, they are not sisters even, they are distant cousins. Sometimes when I think that my makeup looks a little bit wonky, I check on Snapchat and see what it looks like in a selfie form, because I can normally tell then if something is like really weird with my skin, but it looks pretty good right now. The eyebrows, they could be better. You guys, this is my life. This is literally what I do. I go on Snapchat and I fill in my brows. I guess now we're on to eyes already. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna use the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is take this really light shade and just put it all over my eyelid. I don't use eyeshadow primer anymore because whenever I do my concealer, I always put some on my eyelid, and I like the feeling of it a lot more than eyeshadow primer. Now I think I'm gonna go in with this shade Burnt Orange and just put that in my crease, which I know I say orange really weird. If I think about how I say it, it just gets even weirder, because then I start thinking about how I'm saying it weird, and then I just say it even weirder. So I try not to think about it. I don't know why I say certain words really weirdly, but I just have all my life. Like I say stupid with a T at the end. I don't know how other people say it, but I always used to get made fun of for that in elementary school. And I also say leg instead of leg, egg. I don't know why I do those things. If you guys have weird words that you pronounce, you probably relate to me, that people make fun of you for them, and you just can't help it because you think that you're saying it right your whole life, and then people start to tell you that you say it weird, and you're like, my life is a lie. Trying to apply this into my crease the best I can. My next resolution is to say yes to things more. I say no to things way too often, and it makes me super lame, and I hate being lame. Now I'm gonna take the ColourPop eyeshadow in Summer Lovin'. I love ColourPop eyeshadows because they're the bomb and they're so cheap, but I'm just going to put a little bit of that in the middle as well because it's a little bit more shimmery, and ColourPop eyeshadows, when you apply them with your finger, are the best. You don't want to apply these, I think, with a brush because they just don't look nearly as good, but if you apply it with your finger, they look amazing. This makeup look, I guess, is just gonna be super basic today because that's what it looks like right now. It's super basic and just like every day, so that's what it turned out like. I was going to apply fake eyelashes, but I'm not really feeling it anymore. I'm gonna use this ColourPop cream gel liner in what shade? No Shame. It's like a very deep purple, and I'm gonna apply this in my waterline and my tight line because lately I have been really obsessed with liner. I don't know. I would love to know who let me use liquid eyeliner in middle school because they should have taken that away. It looked so bad on me. I have to close my eye when I apply this, or else I will poke myself in the eye and it will hurt really badly. Now it's time for mascara, which is normally the part where I mess up all of my eyeshadow and makeup and everything and get mascara everywhere. Anyways, I'm gonna be using the Smashbox X-Rated mascara. Oops, sorry. This is so old and I really need to get a new one, but for some reason, the older this thing gets, the better it works. I'm probably just going to skip through me applying this because I make the weirdest faces ever when I'm applying mascara, and you don't want to see that, trust me. Okay, I think I'm done with mascara. I like the way it looks. I think it looks very nice. For some reason today, I didn't have too many malfunctions, which never happens, so this feels weird. Now it's time for a lip color, which is always very difficult because I never know ever what I want to do, but I think I'm going to use this NYX Chunky Dunk in the shade Peach Fuzzy. It looks just kind of like a nudie color. Let's see what it looks like on. Yeah, this is good. These are so easy to apply. That's why I love them so much. I can just put it in my bag and you don't have to worry about like things looking weird. Just a little bit more tinted than like a tinted chapstick or lip balm would be, so I really like these. And then lately, since I've been obsessed with glossy lips, I always use these NYX glosses, which for some reason they don't have shade names on them or numbers or anything. But if you guys see this packaging anywhere in a NYX lip gloss, get it because they're amazing and they smell really, really good too. And I think that this is the finished look for today. So a very casual get ready with me. Nothing too crazy with the makeup, but I really like it. I think it turned out pretty good today for some reason. what happened. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about my New Year's resolutions. I know I talked so much, so I'm gonna have to cut this video down a lot, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave your resolutions and goals for 2017 down below. I always think it's amazing when people make goals in the new year. I know some people hate it, but I am a lover of it because I think it really pushes people, and why not use the new year as a push to better yourself? So leave yours down below so that way I can browse through them and comment back to you guys and everything. I love commenting back to you guys, so make sure to leave something down below and I will try and respond to as many of you guys as I can. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat because I'm on all of those sites every single day, or apps I should say, every single day, so you should totally follow me on there. And make sure to watch all of my previous videos as well because I'm uploading so much more now that I'm like happier with the content I'm putting out. It just makes me want to film all the time. So make sure to go check out my previous videos. I'll have them linked down below, but I think that's everything, and I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you in my next video very soon. Bye!